Hi, I'm Tish, Marr, and this is Betsy Rispens with Churchill Mortgage.
Yes.
Brand new.
Yes.
Sales manager.
Yes.
Talk about that. How's Churchill?
Yeah. So I joined Churchill in March of 2023. It's been great so far. I've been in the mortgage industry for a little longer than that, but the opportunity came up to be sales manager for Churchill Mortgage, and the company just really fit my personality, fit my hopes and dreams and goals, and so I was just thrilled to be able to join them as a company.
Nice. A little independence too.
Yeah,
Because
for
it's
sure.
yours.
Yes, the local branch. I am in charge of the Helena branch. Also lend in Arizona, so I have both. I can do Churchill in both Montana and Arizona.
Nice.
Yes.
That makes you even more valuable to people.
I
Because how many Montanans have an extra place in Arizona?
well, or want one.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. If they want one, I would love to talk to them about how to make that happen. So,
Cool.
yeah.
That's a really good
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, we all know that there's some challenges right now in the mortgage and real estate industry. And that is kind of, I think lenders are starting to adapt as much as they can and try to help us get through this. However, this is not abnormal. This has happened before. This is just the way it goes.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
I spend a lot of time trying to help people understand the interest rates. People think they're high, which in hindsight, looking from where we just came from, yes, they're higher than they were. But when I got my first mortgage, I was at 10 and 5/8. We're not anywhere near 10 and 5/8
Right.
yet. So it's perspective, right?
Right.
So I try really hard to help people frame perspective. Right now, interest rates are ticking up a little. There's people getting out of the house hunt. It's causing people to be able to have their offers accepted. They're not competing
right.
with 20 or 30 offers. They're maybe competing with one or two.
Right.
Still competitive, but it's leveled off.
Yes.
I think that helps people right now if they can afford the payment with this interest rate. They can get the house now, and when rates come down, as we all know, they're cyclical, and it's highly likely that they will come down. When that happens, we're poised to refinance. You're able to get the house now, start gaining equity now. If and when rates come down, refinance and get that lower payment down the road. So I do think it's a great idea to buy even today, a little bit higher rate climate, but maybe some better deals out there for customers, and still start gaining equity now rather than waiting another year. If a year from now, if you've been making payments for a year, you have that much equity already built up. And house prices are continuing to rise. They're not dropping.
Right.
We have a shortage of housing in this industry right now.
Yep.
We don't have enough houses available for the number of households being formed. So that household is people, moving out of their parents' house, getting married, wanting to live on their own.
Sick of renting.
Sick of renting. Even renting is considered a household. We just have a housing shortage.
Yeah.
We don't have enough rentals. We don't have enough houses. So prices are going to stay up.
And, I think everybody's in a different place in understanding interest and all of those things. And I just want you to know, Betsy will explain it whatever way needs to happen, 5 different ways if need be, because it's not easy. It's not easy stuff to compute, and some people get it more than others. So there's a big range of people who need more and people who need less help, and I think you fit all that.
I like helping people understand what their options are, right? I like helping them know, if they qualify for a VA loan, how that might benefit them. If they are a first-time home buyer, what programs we have that might help them. I just look at each person individually. We talk about their specific situation to try and find the best fit for them. And I like to present options, right? There's not a one-size-fits-all mortgage.
So speaking of, tell me like a fun success story that you've had since you've been in the industry.
My biggest success story is the people who have, unfortunately come to me third in line. They've gone to other lenders. They've been told no. They're finally, they're like, okay, what do you think? I love helping people overcome the no and get to the yes. So sometimes it's as simple as giving them tips and tricks and tools to help them, save the money they need, or sell some stuff to get the down payment they need, or
improve their credit.
You're right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a credit counselor. I don't have that, but I can give ideas, right?
Yeah.
I have some history of that. I did have one client, that everybody told him no. I looked at his credit and he'd had one late payment in the problem was it was within the last 30 days. He had missed his camper payment because he'd been out camping, got home. He had a huge history of making his payment on time. He just missed that one because he had been out enjoying it. And so he went and talked to his bank and explained the situation, and they were kind enough to help him out. And the next month we were able to get his credit score improved and we were able to help him out. So it's little things like that where, other people just said, fix your credit and come back, fix your credit and come back. I was like looking at it going, well, this is what I see. I can't promise what it'll do, but it doesn't hurt to ask. Right.
Yeah, right.
So that was super rewarding. I just love being able to solve the problem. Right. I love puzzles. I love problem solving. Not every mortgage, like I said, is easy.
Right.
I'm not paid an hourly wage. I get paid if people are able to get a house. And so I'm going to look for solutions.
What are some things you like to do outside?
Oh, goodness. I love taking my side-by-side out for a ride. I went to Moab several years back. That was a blast. Most fun was when we took it in through the mud puddles and got all splashed. It was just a blast. Or climbing up the steep slopes. That was fun. I also love boating. My husband and I are huge boaters. We own a boat dealership. So I like to wake surf. Super fun.
Okay. So one more thing. Since you're new and your office is new, let's talk about where you're located and how to find you, because it's a tiny bit tricky, but not really too hard.
That is true. So we are on the corner of Rodney and Helena Avenue, right across from the Helena Middle School. There's a Insurance Unlimited across the street, but right at the stoplight on the corner.
Yep.
So it's in a great part of town, good traffic location, easy to find. But it's a little building right on the corner. If you're coming from the east, it can be hard to find because you've got to go past the
opening for the other shopping centers. So
yeah,
a little bit past the U into the next.
I just tell people it's right at the stoplight on Rodney and Helena Avenue.
Yep.
If you're at the stoplight, we're right there.
Great.
So,
and I will post your information and phone number and location and all that. So anybody who wants to get a hold of you, that would be great. Yeah. And it's been great chatting with you today.
You too. Thanks,
Tish. Beautiful
Tish.
fall day. It's so gorgeous out there.
Thanks for thinking of me. I love to chat about mortgages. So thanks.
If anybody needs help, she's your girl.
Love to talk to you.